Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First carry here for Kyren Williams. He's got room to run right at the start. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone hit? Hey, BBB.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On the give, it's Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Red 80.
From the gun, here's Stafford. It's out wide to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Set. Go 20.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 45.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go, set. Hey. Delta.
His drive will start on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9.
Delta, set. On anyone, huh? Delta.
On play action, Hurts. Forced out left. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Delta, set. Delta.
To the ground, the 1st down run. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Go, set. On anyone. Call up Yeti. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Go, set. On anyone, huh? Delta.
Up the middle they go. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Damone Clark there to get him down.
He was taken down by Damone Clark. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
23-yard line.
Delta, set. On anyone, huh? Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
3rd and 5.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Hurts now. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now it's Hurts. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow, he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they'll run the option to the left. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on 1st contact and 2nd contact for that matter.
280. White. Stop.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Set. Blue 60.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Set. 180.
Motion man is Rice.
Flippity hot.
Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set. 250.
One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
41-yard line.
No touch. 180. Hey, Silver. Hey. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 35. And the Rams first down.
Here's first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing again is Stafford. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Set.
Stafford to throw again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
250.
To the air again. Stafford. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
260.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the 1st down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Trimmer. Tiger Swamp.
Hurts to throw. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Good.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Good. Set. With it.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Good.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guy still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They run over center with Williams. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try to run it here with Cora. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. 1st down picked up.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like, there's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The motion man is Nacua. Stafford now on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Carter. He gets into drop him for his 1st sack of the young season.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains, so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
4th down, Stafford. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the Eagles are gonna get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Stafford's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Great, check. Trimmer.
They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
To throw is Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open downfield is Parkinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, Look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And the Rams are gonna have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
Omaha, lady.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Jalen Carter, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Trimmer.
They'll give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Out
quickly, and it's Adams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Great. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
That's good.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's first down. Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Rams.
Now it's second and 1.
No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
Here comes Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
No touch.
A run with Barkley.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Here's a second and 9.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touch.
Here's Williams. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. They'll stick to the ground. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on third and 1. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Big play. Third and goal coming up.
No touch that. 70. 180, 180. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Off the play fake. Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them